Thank you very much, sir, for doing this. I appreciate it. For this interview, I'm going to have some props to try to keep it interesting.
Yes.
All righty, let's see. My first one is around here. There we go.
$20.
$20, the old greenback.
Yes, yes.
So this is representing stable coins.
Yes.
Obviously, one of the biggest narratives this year. Scott Bessent thinks there'll be $2 trillion in U.S. denominated stable coins.
Yes.
Arthur Hayes thinks 11 trillion.
Yes.
Then you have like new blockchains like Tempo and Google's Gcol.
Yes.
Coming around, focusing on stable coins.
Yes.
USDT is the largest stablecoin.
Yes.
And most of the traffic is on Tron.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, are you worried about these competitors? Are you thinking about them? And what strategy do you have moving forward?
Yes. So first of all, stablecoin settlement network is a very big industry. I think this year, coming along with the Circle going IPO in United States, really bring this to the mainstream audience. Before that, it's still a large industry, but I don't think like public pay that attention to this industry. But I think it's good news. More and more people start to get into this industry and start to realize, digital dollars is better than the traditional one. So that's why I think we are happy to contribute and to be part of it. And actually, I think big companies. I think we have heard, JP Morgan, Citibank at that time also wants to do a stablecoin based blockchain. I think the more big enterprise interested about it is a good thing. No matter what they eventually launch the product, I think first of all, it's bring the awareness to the public, which is good for every participant in the space. And if they launch a good stable coin, in my view, all the stable coin kinds help each other, because, you all have like share pool, to share the liquidity. So eventually, for example, if Google doing a stable coin, the banking channel on that stable coin will help other stable coin grow. So that's my theory. So that's why I think the more stablecoin we have, the stronger the industry is.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that saying, a rising tide lifts all boats.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Like, so the liquidity.
Yes,
okay. I see. Cool. All right. Well, let's take another look in here. This is a lighter one. And I have a little rocket ship.
Yes.
Yes. So, last month, you took a rocket ship into space.
Yes.
And you got a view of the Earth much higher than we are here now.
Yes.
My first question about that is, the Earth is flat, right?
Yes. So first of all, my first view is, Earth is very small. So, if you see it from space, it's just a very small planet. Actually, right, everything we care about, everything we think of is actually all in a very small planet. And also at the same time, if you look at from the space, it will be, I think you will feel Earth is fragile. Anything happen in the space might have impact on Earth, right? So that's why I think it's also we need to cherish this opportunity to live in this planet and do best we can to protect it. I think that's also very important. And third, I'm the 112th person go to space.
Small group.
Yes. Since Gagarin, right? I think in 1960s something, 61. But I think in that's going to be the future of planet. More and more people will be in the space. And just as Elon Musk predict, I think the future of human will be multi-planet, and also people will go to space in the future, just like we are taking flights today.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, also right, make a very important next step. Even for myself, I will take more chance, energy to see how we can facilitate and help space industry to grow in the end.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, that sounds awesome. I hope it happens in my lifetime.
Yes.
Just a couple questions personally about this. I've always been fascinated by space.
Yes.
Was it claustrophobic? Like the size of the craft, that kind of thing?
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I think today, spaceship, it's not like what I've seen in the past. I think, 20 years, 30 years ago, the design, especially internal, it's not that good. But today, I think all the spaceship internally designed like an iPhone.
Okay.
So it's not different from I think what you feels like living in hotels.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's the first thing. And then the second thing is actually very user friendly. So they're not gonna be like the pilot, in front of them is like 100 buttons. You don't need don't know which one to push.
Right.
For us, there's only few buttons, and very user friendly interface. So like what to do. And of course, everyone before they go to space, they have been rehearsal, doing it like repeatedly. So that's why, when you go to space, you will feel safe, and you will have much more room, and be prepared for it.
Cool. Okay, just a couple more questions about space because it's fascinating.
Yes.
Did they make you not eat beforehand? Were you allowed to eat food beforehand or not? What about like drinks? Was it water only? How was the conversation or rapport with your crew members?
Yes. So first of all, I don't think drink or eat too much of the food before taking off is a bad idea. So don't do that. So myself, I stopped I think eating food around 24 hours before taking flights. And only drink small amount of the water, but of course everyone don't want things to go wrong, so that's why we all wear diapers before taking off,
right? Of course.
Minimize the food and the water taking before the rocket is important, because you might, for us, we are lucky, so we are 8 minutes, I think, a delay with the launch. But most of the time, I think few hours delay is very common. So sometimes I even heard 8 hours,
and you're just sitting there.
Yes, and right now I think these days few hours should be fine. But if you are in the past, 20, 30 years ago, I heard like even a day delay is
Good Lord. Wow.
is common. Yeah. So that's why don't recommend to drink or eat. A little bit should be fine, but don't drink too much, eat too much, and also I think we are as a team, right? 6 people all going there together. So that's why I think the relationship between the astronaut is also very important. So our team has a very unique name, called One Earth.
One Earth.
Yes,
Okay.
because every one of us is come from a different country, actually different continent.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So that's why I think, this name is, represents, everything. And also it is important for us to work together, right?
Yeah.
To go into the space together. So that's why, both like ISS and the space exploration, always, advocate for unity, right? Advocates for working together, even, with a different country. Even today, right? As you have Russia, US, all together, but
Yeah.
we need to learn, how to work together. So that's also like very important.
Very cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's return to our world, blockchain.
Yes.
And let's see what we got here. Running low on things. Da-da-da-da. Oh, what is this?
Yes.
Little piggy bank.
Go.
All right, this is representing the another huge narrative in crypto right now, which is the revenue narrative.
Yes.
I think kind of the biggest, most popular examples of this would be like Hyperliquid or
Yes.
Pump.fun.
Yes.
It's really captured, I think, the crypto industry.
Yes.
First of all, do you have any general thoughts about
Yes.
this revenue narrative? And is Tron looking at doing something in this narrative? Are there example projects of this?
Yes.
For example, I know that recently Tron network revenue
Yes.
has seen an uptick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So, first of all, we really believe in perp DEX. So that's why we launched some perp 3 days ago. So we just launched the product. I believe decentralized perps has a great future. In general, first of all, because perp is like one of the, I think, things originally invented by blockchain industry.
That's right.
Right. Another one is, of course, stablecoin.
Yep,
right.
that's right.
So our industry invented stablecoin, invented perpetual futures trading. So that's why I think it has a big use case. And also at the same time, I think decentralized perps has lots of advantage because people can feel free to trade. They can guarantee their privacy, and not risking their funds with counterparty risk. And also at the same time, they can enjoy the liquidity because perpetual trading has a better liquidity than than spot trading because of the leverage. I think that's in general. And on Tron, we are also supported perpetual future very much with some perp. One of the reason is because this get Tron more exposure and more trading opportunities. Before that, Tron, Solana, Ethereum, all has different, for example, meme coin launch platform, right? On Tron is some pump, on Solana it's pump.fun. But always the trading opportunity happen across all different blockchain.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why traders needs to move their funds between different blockchain to capture the trading opportunities at the end. But after some perp, for example, launch on Tron, because perps can trade all different cryptos.
That's right.
They don't need to be based on that blockchain, right? For example, some perp right now launch on Tron blockchain support 35 assets. We are expand to 200 assets very soon. And that's why the support range of the assets is why. So that's why the money don't need to leave Tron now. You can feel free to get exposure to all different assets in the world. So that's why I think perpetual future on Tron is very special and important for Tron blockchain if we want to keep all the users, keep all the traders on the blockchain. And also in the future, I think Perps represents the trading future for blockchain. One of the biggest reason is capital efficiency. So on Perps, you can trade $10 for $100, right? But for the spot, you can only trade $1 for $1. So that's why I think Perps has more liquidity efficiency. So that's why I believe Perp will eventually. I mean, today is occupy a very big amount of liquidity in the blockchain markets, and I do believe that will continue to do so.
Oh yeah, that makes sense to me. So you think that this like emerging perp dex meta is gonna continue on?
Yes, I do believe that. And I think more and more people will start to learn about perp trading because perp needs some understanding of the basic financial knowledge to do perp trading, because spot trading is very easy. Like everybody is doing it on the stocks market, right? Just buy stock when it's grow high, sell it, make money, right? Easy to understand, but perps is a little bit difficult, but it's more powerful because it has more leverage. It has more, you can short, you can long, right? It's two sides. It's basically more advanced than spot trading, but you need to understand some basic concept. Take 5 minutes, but still need some time to learn about it because it's about funding rate, position, close position, open position, and it's about you need to know a little bit about the time. Time is important because it's related to open interest rate, liquidation price, liquidation threshold, all this type of the concept. You need to learn about it for trading. But learn that is good because it represents better capital efficiency, better liquidity. So that's why I think perp is definitely the future.
And I've heard, for example, like futures, right, which perpetual futures are based off of. I think are even more complex and much harder for retail to get into, and that's why you don't see like on Robinhood 5 years ago. Nobody was trading futures. It was all options. So perpetual futures is a much better, much more suited product, I think, for most people, including myself. All right, let's see. Here we go. A little present here, a little wrapping. What we got it here? Here we go. A little gift. Tron here. This is my attempt to talk about digital asset treasuries. Some call these wrappers, right? Like TradFi wrappers for crypto assets. First, do you think that's kind of a good description of it, or would you describe it differently?
So first of all, I think it's definitely a good option for the whole crypto industry. One of for several reasons. I think first of all, I think DAT in general is better than ETF. Because ETF, everybody knows, we have gold ETF, Bitcoin ETF. It's not active managed strategy.
Oh,
So basically
passive.
Yeah, passive, and you have 1-to-1, and it's very hard to capture. I think for Bitcoin, it's a little bit different, because you won't have much of the difference on Bitcoin anyway, right? So that's why I think macro strategy is kind of like similar to Bitcoin ETF, but I mean different in other ways. I will explain that later. But for Ethereum, like Tron, like other blockchain, actually I think DAT company is important because first of all, you have basic yield of the blockchain.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Staking.
Staking, and you can get the basic yield actually, if you invest into DAT companies. It won't be like in short term make a much difference because there is 4 or 5% APY. But if you talk about like 10 years, right, there's 50% difference. And also on Ethereum and Tron blockchain, you have DeFi, right? You have perpetual future, decentralized perpetual future, a lot of yield opportunities. So basically for Tron, you can have STRX for 8% to lend in the energy. So all these type of the opportunities can be captured by the DAT companies. But of course, we are talking about the major DAT companies which are gonna focus building on those blockchains, right? Because I know there's some of companies they pivoted to DAT company, want to save their price, want to save the stock price. Other than that, I think if a DAT company is focused on building the protocol, I think in the long term, the yield difference every single year, the difference could be 20-30%.
Wow. Yeah.
So if you are talking about even 3 years, that's gonna be 100% difference.
Yeah.
In the long term. So that's why I the first thing I think DAT company is better than the ETF, and also the flexibility on DAT company is better because ETF is just like ETF, right? It's a wrap coin. So basically there will be no like any difference about the blockchain, the future about blockchain, because it's always a wrap coin. But for the DAT company is different because the company, especially with a good management team, they can basically tune themselves into the blockchain industry to better use of the capital markets to benefit the blockchain ecosystem the most. So that's why for me, I think DAT is better. At the same time, I think MicroStrategy better than ETF is because also some regulation rules.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because some basically a lot of the funds, they are not allowed to buy ETF because it's passive.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So they can buy public listed companies, but they cannot buy ETF. There are lots of the fund requirements. Basically, I think in conclusion, DAT companies has more availability compared to the ETF. But I think in the future, at the end of the day, all the major tokens will have ETF in United States too. But they will also have active management, DAT companies. So, both of them serve different purposes. And I think it's gonna be common in the industry.
Cool. 2 follow-up questions very quickly on this. This is very interesting. It sounds to me like you're saying that, this is just my thought from hearing you, that DAT companies are even better. Like, so if you compare Bitcoin DATs to like Tron or Ethereum, Solana DAT companies, they're much more powerful on the non-Bitcoin. I mean, they're still good for Bitcoin.
Yes.
But they're even more powerful for these other tokens. Would you agree with that?
Yes, totally. I want to take some possibilities not happen in the past because we just got DAT companies, right? So for example, like the Tron, TRX, like DAT companies actually can stake their TRX for energy lending.
Yeah.
Right. So basically they can get the low yield, which is staking yield on Tron. And on top of that, they can get the staking yield for 5%. Right. On Ethereum, they have the same kind services like EtherFi, right, EigenLayer, right?
Yeah.
And you can also on Solana you have like Jupiter, right? And other services.
Interesting.
Right? And also you can pull those things into lending services too. But of course, get you some exposure to the hack problem. You need to be careful on that. But I think did add an extra layer of the yield. So, and also I think if DAT companies with a very large percentage of the funds, they can get even more subsidies on that because the project wants them to stake with them, right? So, those projects as commercial terms too, they can give you more tokens in return for you to stake on their protocol. So that's why, in the end, I think DAT companies will have more flexibilities if they manage in the right way, right?
Yeah.
But of course, if they manage bad, they might lose their money. That's the problems too. But I think in the future's perspective, smart contract DAT companies, if they manage in the right way, they can actually get lots of extra yield for their shareholders.
That's so interesting. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about this. I haven't thought about it in this respect.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you very much. We have one more question.
Yes.
One more topic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not here. Prop, please. Korean snack. Very yummy.
Yes.
We're here in Korea.
Yes.
In Asia.
Yeah.
From the news side, I think the focus for this year has been on the USA.
Yes.
For obvious reasons.
Yes.
I was wondering if you feel the same way. Has the focus of the crypto industry been on America? And what do you think about like America versus Asia in crypto right now?
Yes. So first of all, I definitely believe this year, everyone is focusing on USA. Because of the policy change, right? Because of the U.S. government is way more friendly than crypto compared to the past. But also, of course, I think crypto in Asia is definitely growing, right? So we have consensus in Hong Kong, KBW in Korea, WebEx in Japan, and Token 2049 in Singapore, right?
Major conferences.
And right, so we see Dubai growing, Thailand, Vietnam, it's all growing. So that's why I definitely believe Asia has become like one of the major place for crypto. Besides like United States, I think we have Asia, US, Europe, be the major crypto markets now. Africa is emerging markets, but don't have that much of the traffic.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of the volume, interest, Asia and United States is the biggest.
Yeah. I think I've noticed just from traveling all around, more like regular users in Asia.
Yeah.
And then in the US, it's not, I'm not going to say speculation, but there's more like an investment.
Yeah.
And they're not like using it.
Yes.
For actual things. I don't
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. I think US is kind of slow on crypto usage. I won't expected lots of US users. It's very degen I think one of the reasons is because the regulation in the past has been quite slow.
Yeah. And about Korea, do you have any thoughts about Korea, like Korea's place in crypto? I live in Japan, so I think I have a feel for Japan, but I don't really know much about Korea's crypto scene other than the kimchi premium, which everyone knows.
Yes.
Do you have any thoughts about Korea's place?
Yeah, I think Korea is one of the leading places in crypto. One of the reasons is because Korean government is always very friendly, I think, in terms of crypto support. For the major crypto exchange in Korea, you can actually, trade most of the crypto, right? But for Japan,
Very difficult.
it's way less.
Yeah.
And the Korean government charge less capital gain tax compared to Japan as well. So that's why I think Korean has always been one of the most important markets for the whole crypto industry.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, sir. I know you're busy. I know you have a keynote tomorrow,
Yes.
so I'm excited to hear what you have to say.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.